The Streets Talk Team.
Yo.
Yo,
So what's the word?
shit, coolin'.
Tell them who we here with.
With Jay2x. Here with Streets Top 10.
Shit, it's top 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we here with one of the hottest new up-and-coming artists out of Tampa, man. Big moves to come. Let them know something. What's something that you've been working on?
Shit, I got my tape, Letter to the Girls. That's on the way. I just dropped my first one last year. At the end of the year, like Thanksgiving. That was on. I can do it too. I can go get that. But shit, y'all, I'm working on this one for the females right now. And then I got another one in the vault, so we most definitely got some stuff on the way.
What made you get into the music?
Shoot, just the passion for it. Really just being creative for real. Just liking to make music, you know, freestyling, little stuff like that.
See, you said freestyling. You say you got something on the way for the girls. How's that?
Shit, it just came about. Me just, you know what I'm saying, just having so much in my catalog. Then I just thought about really being, you know what I'm saying, when you're dealing with females and stuff. So shit like that.
How'd this song come along?
How that song come along?
Yeah. Heartbreak?
Yeah, heartbreak. You know how that be.
Mm.
You know how that be dealing with you know what I'm saying? Dealing with your little vibe. She might, you know what I'm saying? Shit happen.
Shit happens. So, when can we be expecting this one?
I still got like 11 songs to do on that bit, but we're gonna knock them bitches out fast. So probably in the next month or two, you know, I gotta do photo shoot, all that. So
That's dope.
everything in the works though.
That's dope. So with everything being in the works, this was the first one you dropped behind us right here?
Yeah, this right here, this a video to on the single, not the single, but the first song on the last tape, I Can Do It Too. Yup. That was the first video, and then I got Calm Down. I can go get that too, but most definitely. And then I got an EP before the tape. Matter of fact, I got an EP coming out with a video to that too. So most definitely got content on the way. Trying to be way more consistent. Whole 2025.
See you popped out. You looking clean, fresh, head to toe.
Yeah, just, you know, look good, feel good.
Where does something like this swag originate from?
Shit. My pops, he gonna want some credit, so my pops, but really it's me too. It just, you know what I'm saying? And then your culture, what you been around, what you see, then what you end up liking. So.
And where are you from?
From Georgia, Athens, Georgia. I was born in Athens, Georgia, so yeah, yo.
I'm currently located
in Tampa, Florida, Wesley Chapel. Shit, yo. You hanging out in Tampa.
Yeah. How was the transition?
Shit, smooth for real. Like, at first the shit, you know, at first it's like you moving away from my hometown, so that shit was really like, I had to get used to it. Yeah. Well, shit, I got used to it though. So I fuck with both of them.
Been no adjustment issues.
Hell yeah, shit was goddamn, shit was lonely at first. Had to find who I fuck with, who fuck with me, shit like that.
And the people that you've been fucking with, you feel like they helping push your music career?
I mean, in a way, but it's really on some personal stuff, so. But in a way, yo.
That's good. So, let's get into it. First thing I want to ask is, who is Jay2x?
Shoot, just a young nigga for real. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, being me, making music. Yes, my music really just on my creative process, my thoughts, feelings, all kinds of stuff. Like, it ain't gonna be like one genre, all that.
And what are some of the main things that you get into and break down into in your craft of music?
My feelings, man. Life, where I want to be at, how I want everything to turn out, everything that way.
Heard you say where you want to be at. What is your goals for this year upcoming, 2025?
For this
What
year,
can we expect out of J2x?
like I said, more music, more consistency, just me like popping out more, networking,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Doing stuff for my career.
And networking. What's some of your ideas to help branch your career out further?
What it is, exposure. I gotta put my face on a bigger platform, so get my face out there. You know what I'm saying? Link up with hotter rappers. Yeah, you know.
And you know, how to rappers, who's somebody that you want to feature with?
I wouldn't say I want to feature with anybody, but anybody that I can fuck with or just like, you know what I'm saying? If I feel they vibe, then shit, we can make some shit. It could really be anybody.
That's fine.
You know?
That's fine. I can see you working with some up and coming artists out of the city.
Yeah.
And you know, with Tampa right now, there's a lot of beefing going on. How do you stay out of that?
Shit, just staying in my own lane. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. So shit, you know what I'm saying? Don't put myself in no dumbass situation where I ain't supposed to be in the first place. So
And what's your words to some of those people out here that's you know, caught up in the beef, and you able to still do what you do and steer away from it?
I feel like people should be themselves, follow their purpose, and just, you know what I'm saying, have a mind for themselves, and just to really think about what's for them.
And going back to what you said, having a mind for yourself, you feel like a lot of these young men these days can't think for themselves?
It depends on who they're around and like what they influenced on. So most definitely expect peer pressure. That's one on two. Peer pressure. So anybody, they just feel like they need to be away just cause who they're around. And then just how they grew up too.
Yeah. So a lot of people growing up, you know, you coming out of Georgia to Florida, neither one of them is really considered a safe place, you know?
Shit, certain parts, everybody got every place got a dangerous and safe place. It's really about how you move. Personally.
And what's one thing that you do to really stay clear, you know, watch your rear, you know, cause like they say, dirt shed, close that back door.
It's all about how you move and just, you say stay safe. Really just all about how you move.
So I seen you post on your story a little while ago that you recently had a child. How's that going for you?
My baby, man, she amazing. It really, she changed my life. It's crazy. Like having a baby, you never expect it. It's really unexpected. It's crazy every day when I wake up, it's still, you know what I'm saying? There'll never be a day that I'm used to that. But being a dad feel amazing, you know what I'm saying? Having that love, it just give you extra purpose.
And you feel like having her in your life has pushed you to go harder?
Most definitely. Most definitely make me, you know what I'm saying, on the days I might not feel like hopping out the bed, still gotta do it.
That's good.
Shit. It ain't just for me no more. It's for her.
That's real.
Facts.
That's real. So what you saying that it's not just for you anymore, and it's for her. Now, are you getting into a new stage in your career where you're devoting more of your music into building a future for her?
Like I said, my music just, you know what I'm saying, my creation. So in a way it could be.
And with your creation and your craft, when you see yourself hopping in the studio, what's some of the things that J2x got to have with him before he hit the stool?
Shit. Something to eat. That's it, bro.
And what's a good pregame meal?
Shit, the wings. Can't never go wrong with the wings. A few snacks, you know what I'm saying? Just something to drink on, but shit, once I'm in the stew, I really vibe and I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm really fucking with the music. Like, shit, just me and the microphone for real. Headphones, shit. I'm really trying to goddamn catch a vibe.
I heard you say the wings. Give them some of the best spots to hit in the city for.
You already know it. Express wings. Express wings, dog.
What type of wings you be getting when you hit that?
Man, shit. No matter where I'm at, I'm always gonna get me some mild lemon pepper, but shit. My dog, nigga, you put me on that, you know what I'm saying? That stinging honey.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you go back, once you go there, you can't come back, huh?
No cap. Nah, really too. Florida, thing about Florida, they food spots really ain't hitting like that for Georgia. It depends on what type of food, but then I feel like Florida behind in like certain shit. So like certain food spots have been had it in Georgia, but just now getting that shit in Florida. So I'm like, damn, these folk behind on certain shit, trends, clothes, food, all kinds of shit.
And you growing up from Georgia, do you feel like that impacted your look? The way you dress, the way you carry yourself?
Most definitely.
Because they say Georgia is very, very loud and aggressive, you feel me? If you don't got the swag, then get out the way.
Shit. I ain't never heard that shit. I ain't never heard, but nah, most
You know, you got the youngins popping out with the full designer fits.
Facts. I feel like that's facade right there. Motherfuckers ain't having how they putting on, but most definitely from Georgia, it is a fashion trend, so most definitely.
And with a lot of these youngins now wearing reps, you feel like, what do you feel like the clothes or the game is going now for the people that's actually into fashion?
Actually into fashion. Still, if you wearing reps, shit, no shame, shit, just got them. Hey, that's just you being yourself, shit. Motherfuckers can't afford the real deal, so shit. Gotta do what they gotta do. But I don't know where fashion going. It's going wherever people wanted to go. That's an art too. Music is an art. Fashion is an art. So it's just people being creative and that's how they express themselves. So fashion is, how somebody express themselves.
And with you saying that people might be growing up without it, do you feel like that's still an excuse to put on a facade?
Nah. I feel like being yourself is the best outcome. You're gonna find who really with you, what's really for you, all that.
And with you growing up in Georgia and now to Florida, have you ever feel like you grew up without?
Nah, not for real. Once I look back on it, I had everything I needed for real. Support, all that, love.
That's real. And where do you feel like some of your biggest support came from in life?
Shit, my family for real, my peoples. My dude's dad. Shit,
And with you having Mondoose and Dad in your life, how do you feel like them two coming together help branch you off and build you as a man?
They both got their own, not how I put it. They both got their own look on how shit's supposed to go for me, but shit, I take what I want and then you know what I'm saying, apply it in ways that I feel like I need to.
Eat the meat, throw the bone.
Shit like that.
There you go. So I say, did you grow up in a 2-parent household?
For a little while, yeah. But shit, for the most part, nah. For a few years, my mom Dukes and my dad was in we was all in the same house, but shit, I think around like, I don't know, maybe 12, 13, they split up. But that shit really ain't had no effect on me though. Cause my dad was still there, so shit. I feel like that shit affected him more than me for real.
And seeing your pops, like you said, it affected him more than you. Seeing the effects on him, you don't feel like that affected you in any way, shape, or form?
Not for real. But shit, it just made me feel like shit, I still gotta, you know what I'm saying, just reach out to my loved ones, cause, you know what I'm saying, you never know who gonna need you or who need love, you feel what I'm saying? So shit, reach out to your peoples 24/7, you never know what'll happen, all kinds of shit.
So, how long ago did you move to Florida?
Pandemic.
So 2020.
Facts.
Have you had a commute back up to Georgia since?
Of course. Every year.
Every year.
Down there, holidays, all that.
I heard you recently talk about a passing in the family. How did something like that affect you?
Hey, that shit, like I said, that shit'll make you feel like you need to be more linked up with your family. Yeah, this shit really felt unreal for real. Like it still don't feel real. But most definitely make you just feel like you just need to be there with your loved ones and make you see like family really the only thing that matter for real.
Mm-hmm. And what do you feel like was some of your best grieving antics? Are you a big smoker, drinker?
Not for real. Nah.
No?
Everything ain't for everybody.
Mm.
I just take it on. You know what I'm saying? I just take it day by day.
Mm. Taking it day by day. Explain that to me.
You know what I'm saying? You really gotta pray. You gotta pray about it.
Mm.
That's first thing. First, you just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta cope with your emotions, man. Everybody got their different ways of coping.
Mm-hmm.
But I just, you know what I'm saying?
What are some of your best coping mechanisms?
You know what I'm saying? I use it as motivation, man. I see it as like, damn, I gotta live my life to the fullest. Can't waste no time, cause time, you know what I'm saying? Time ain't forever. You never know how much time you got. So going through and seeing something like that, it's like a wake up call. Like, this shit real. Like, you only get one life. So gotta, you know what I'm saying? Be the best, be everything you can be for real, for real.
You know, you signed that deal, they wouldn't call it for that money.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
You plan on giving back?
Giving back with the cheese, most definitely, to the people that need it.
Yeah.
But I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get myself right first before I give back.
That's real.
Most definitely, you gotta look out for yourself first.
So with this upcoming year of 2025, what are some of the biggest first purchases that you gonna buy once everything starts rolling in?
First purchases, I ain't really tripping about no buying anything else. I know, you know what I'm saying? I just recently got my apartment, crib. So shit, my car. After that shit really put me in a mindset like of what I really want for real. Next thing would be a house.
So you just picked up a new car?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Chrysler.
Chrysler? How's that treating
you? Shit, driving smooth, better than a Nissan. Most definitely.
That's real.
And that's a blessing too.
So your first crib, how does that feel?
Shit, feel
having
amazing.
Your own space.
Feel amazing. Nothing better than that. Coming home, relaxing. Shit, ain't nothing better than that.
That's good. That's good. So, with you not having your own crib and your own space, what's the next step? You said a crib, your own house.
Staying stable, being in position to get to that next step, keeping everything in order. You know what I'm saying? Being able to jump from the apartment to the crib. Most definitely.
Steps.
Most definitely.
You gotta climb the steps.
Yep.
So, you said order and structure.
Mm-hmm.
How do you implement that not only into your day-to-day life of, you know, building your dream life of what you want, but also into the music? How do you stay consistent and build a proper agenda for you to grow?
For me to grow, consistency. That's the main one. Everybody who blew, they was consistent. Well, for the most part, everybody who blew was consistent. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't no product, what you gonna get? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get nowhere. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no product for them to consume. So shit, I gotta stay consistent. Most definitely.
And it seems like the main root of everything is consistency.
Right.
What are some ways in life that you had to learn consistency and is implementing that now?
Every aspect of life for real. Waking up day to day, waking up every day, what you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay consistent. Everything that you do. Always getting better at small things that you do. So shit, day to day, you gonna be consistent in something.
Mm-hmm.
Brushing your teeth, that's just, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's the start of being consistent.
Facts.
That's real. So, besides the rap, putting all the rap to the side, everything to the side, what are some of your goals in life?
Goals in life. Oh, yo, most definitely. My daughter, you know what I'm saying? She gonna be, I want her to be in sports, so, you know what I'm saying? Being there for my daughter, first thing. And that's the biggest goal right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? Being the best father I can be for her.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, do you feel like you having your parent in your life made you want to be there for your kids? Because a lot of times people look at it like, hey, fuck this kid.
Shit. Nah. Hey, if I laid up and had the baby, I'm gonna take care of it. So
That's
shit.
real.
Even if my parents weren't there for me, but which they was, but if they wasn't, either way, I would have felt the same way.
That's real. That's real. So, with everything that's going on now, I see this video behind me.
Most definitely.
It looked like y'all was having a good time.
Shit. Man, I just did what it do, man. This video, motherfucking cameraman was late as hell. Shit, I just had to make some shit. He sent another cameraman. He was late as fuck. So shit, I pulled up. I'm shooting with a stranger. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know his ass. But shit, we just made the best outcome of what we had. You know what I'm saying? This was shot in Fort DeSoto. Pulled up, little beach event. Shout out to Cartier 500. You know what I'm saying? He had this networking event. So yeah, we did our thing right there.
I guess that's your karma. You 3 hours late to your interview.
Hey, for real. Hey,
That's real.
real deal.
So, what you feeling like, you know, you had to step out and do this with a different cameraman. You feel like the production and everything was still what you wanted?
Hell yeah. It just took a long ass time. Shit took like a month or two for the motherfucker to send it back.
Mm. And with time like that and delays on videos and stuff like that, do you feel like that's hindering your career in any
Most
way?
definitely, that mess up my consistency. Once I'm trying to drop something at a certain time or trying to, you know what I'm saying, achieve a goal at a certain time, that most definitely, yeah, that'll mess it up.
So bringing it back to when you said you moved from Georgia to Florida,
Yeah.
who did you have come with you? And who did you leave behind?
Mondoots, you know what I'm saying? I was still staying with her, so Mondoots, my sister, we moved down her. And then, you know what I'm saying, I had my cousins. So shit, yo. Really my main first cousin, so yeah.
And the people that you end up leaving behind in Georgia,
School friends.
what you showing them your music now, your old school friends, how are they looking at you now?
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Some support, some don't. It is what it is. Can't make everybody, you know what I'm saying? Can't make everybody support. Whoever support, whoever don't.
And to the ones that don't support, what's your outlook on them?
I mean, shit, I can't force somebody to fuck with me. I don't fuck with certain artists, so shit, I understand shit. If you don't fuck with the music, you don't fuck with the music. It is what it is.
That's real.
Facts.
That's real. So, let's get into it. The day-to-day life. What's going on with Jay2x?
Shit, work, you know what I'm saying? Regular day-to-day life, work. Yo, work, bro.
Work. How are you formulating your plan through your business to implement into your career?
Shit, I just make everything go together. Shit, I go to work. Shit, I need it. You know what I'm saying? I need studio time. Shit, you gotta manage everything. So shit, you gotta find a way. You gotta find a way to still do what you love. You know what I'm saying? To still handle business. Most definitely.
And with you juggling so many things at once, do you have a team behind you?
No team, it's just me.
Just you. Do you feel like a team would help better with that consistency?
Most definitely. I really can't say it's just me because, I really can't say it's just me. So everything, you know what I'm saying? I ain't do everything alone. Had to go to the studio, had to use the cameraman, shit like that. So
that's real.
Most definitely.
That's real. So, with you having your first child, now, how old is she?
Only 7 months.
7 months. To your first 7 months of fatherhood, how has that treated you? Not only as becoming a new father, but becoming a man.
You just gotta you gotta adapt. You gotta realize, you know what I'm saying, step back, chill, relax, get used to it. And then, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna keep on going. Most definitely.
And do you feel like that commute from Georgia to Florida?
What you mean by that?
You moving from Georgia to Florida, do you feel like that helped you be able to adapt into different situations easier?
Either way, I would have adapted, but in a way, yup, most definitely in a way, because I had to adapt to the change once I got down here. Most definitely. Most definitely.
So, let them boys know something that you currently been thinking, that you currently been, what you want your fans to know about you. I asked you who is Jay2x, but let the fans know something to build a close relationship to you.
Build a close relationship to me. I mean, yeah, that's a good question. Being close to me, man, I feel like being yourself, you know what I'm saying? Being yourself, don't let nobody judge you, you know what I'm saying? That would be like being closer to me.
And you say you have a sister?
2.
One older, one younger, or both younger?
I got one younger, one older.
How is that?
Shit. Hey, it's just having siblings. You know what I'm saying? I love them both. Well, definitely.
Earlier, I heard you say you moved down here with one of your sisters and your mom.
Yep.
Leaving one of your sisters in Atlanta, how was that?
Now, that's a big impact because, you know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, you got to be there for your family members. You never know who will need you. You never know what everybody going through. So not being able to, you know what I'm saying, be there for my family all the time, most definitely affected. Everybody be going through things, loneliness. So everybody need each other. So yeah, that most definitely had some effect, being far apart.
With you feeling like, with you being the main man of the family, how do you feel like a lot of that falls on you? To not only be a protector, not for your sisters, but also for your newborn daughter. How do you feel like that weighs on you and your overall mental health?
Yeah, being around a lot of females, you're gonna see that females emotional, and I learned that from being around females for my whole life. So you gotta learn how to deal with their emotion. You know what I'm saying? If you the man, you got the plan. So shit, I just gotta have a plan.
So I see you come up here, you fresh, you clean. How you ducking dodging females from having another?
Hey, shit. Hey, handling business, staying on task. You'll really see what really matter. Once you feel what I'm saying, you'll see what really matter, and you gotta focus up. So most definitely.
Any plans on the second one anytime soon?
On the second? Hell no. Not purposely, anyways. Hell no.
That's real.
Hell nah.
So was this first one planned?
Hell no. Yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying, but shit.
But a blessing.
It was a blessing. Yo, I ain't gonna say it was a mistake, it was a blessing. My baby most definitely was a blessing. Yeah.
When can we be expecting this first mixtape? The second mixtape on the way?
Like I said, the second one, Letter to the Girls, or the second one, back to back. You know what I'm saying? I got two accounts that I dropped from. I got Real J2x and I got Real J2x Archive. Archive music got music from 4 years ago. Shit that I just been having in the vault, so that shit just gonna get dropped. Cover art, make cover art, drop that shit. Just giving them hella, you know what I'm saying? Hella snippets, dropping and giving it to them.
So your main page,
Yeah.
J2x, that's where you can really be expecting the big motion. But if you want to see some behind the scenes,
Definitely some little quick, you know what I'm saying? Super creative. Really me and my, you know what I'm saying? Creative space, that's on the other account.
On the archive.
Yeah, on the archive.
So you said you have songs from 2 to 3 years ago that you're just waiting to drop.
Waiting. They just sitting there. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing for me if they just sitting there, so I gotta drop them. Well, definitely.
So with you having an extended catalog like that, what time frame can we really be expecting for both?
Like, what you mean by that? Like, when I'm dropping? Well, definitely. I got one dropping tomorrow. Well, I mean, if it's Friday now, it should be out right now. Our Child Feelings with me and my brother, Lil Brando 707. Shout out my dog. I really started rapping with him. Shout out my cousin for sure. But yeah, we most definitely got tapes on the way.
You say you started rapping with your cousin. How did that come about?
Him having a passion for rap.
So he got you into rapping?
I've been into rapping, but he most definitely exposed me more.
And you feel like you and your cousin both rapping together, you feel like he's a big part in you wanting to be better?
He was a big, you could say that. Yeah, he had a big impact, most definitely. You can say that.
And how did you guys start this career?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just, like I said, freestyling, you know what I'm saying? Just messing around for real.
And when was the first time you ended up picking up the mic?
Really picking up the mic for real, that was like last year. But I started rapping on headphones. But really actually hitting the booth like last year for real.
And rapping on headphones, that's where a lot of that music from J2x Archive came from.
Most definitely.
So now we're just waiting for a remix and master.
Nah, I'm giving y'all the rough draft.
I like it. Give it to him blood raw.
Most definitely.
So what can we be expecting from this new song with you and your cousin coming?
Wavy, you know what I'm saying? Us having fun. A whole lot of emotions. All that. You know what I'm saying? Some turnt stuff. Emotion, you know what I'm saying? Just wavy, all kind of creative. We just got creative with it. That's why I like the music on the archive account, because it was, you know what I'm saying, just in a creative state. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
And what really sparked some of your biggest creativity in the music?
Just catching a vibe.
So when you make a song, do you write first or you pick your beat, or how does that come about?
First it depends. I might catch a flow in my head in the middle of the day and write it down. When I listen to a beat, catch a flow, write it down. I'll write some down, come to the studio and freestyle the rest. It really depends on how I'm feeling. If I really like the beat, I'll freestyle the whole song.
Wow.
But most definitely I do both.
Wow. So which one do you feel like you get the best authentic you out of?
If I can really feel it, I really like freestyling, but writing make the song go together. So once you write in, you can make the song make more sense. So you ain't just all over the place. You can really put something together. So it really depends.
So with you taking the time to put everything together, building your craft, elevating yourself, how can we see your music? How can we listen to it? Where can we stream it? Where can we interact?
All platforms through DistroKid. I drop through DistroKid. So Apple Music, you know what I'm saying? Spotify, YouTube, TikTok.
And Apple Music name?
Apple Music name, Real Jay2x.
Real Jay2x, all
Real
platforms.
Jay2x archive. Real Jay2x all platforms. Keep it plain and simple.
You said keeping it plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
You don't seem like you are the plain and simple type of guy.
I mean, it depends on how you look at it.
Mm.
If we talking about fashion, I mean, that shit plain and simple. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? The dunks, white tee. I always been a simple type of person for real. I ain't gonna do too much. That's where you fuck up.
Fuck up. So, with you saying plain and simple, some people just got the swag and some don't.
Yeah, most definitely.
Mm.
Most definitely. It's really in you though. It's really in you.
Uh,
It ain't on you for real.
When did you feel like you grasped your first self? As in noticing what was your wave and your swag? Because you said your music is wavy.
Mm-hmm.
What made you get into wanting to make wavy music?
It was just my vibe. It was just my vibe. That was the music that always caught my ear.
And who are some of the artists in the game right now that you, I wouldn't say look up to, but get inspiration from?
I mean, it's a lot of underground rappers, you know what I'm saying? Especially coming from Georgia to Florida, you know what I'm saying? I had to adapt. At first, I ain't mess with Florida music, but since I came here, you know what I'm saying, I adapted. I started changing, started expanding. My ear for music expanded. I like all genres for real.
And
Not just rap.
Who are some of the main artists that, you know, in Florida, when you hop in the car, I gotta hear that.
Wiz Haven, Boston Richie, SCY Jim, whole lot of underground people, you feel what I'm saying? The list is long.
Mm-hmm. Who are some of the underground artists?
Underground artists that we talking about,
Let's get them some recognition.
Swift Jet.
Most
definitely. RIP.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, you know what I'm saying?
With what being happened to Swift Jet and seeing how much potential he had and seeing it all gone in a second, how does something like that let you know that the music industry is very dangerous, but also it's a lot of potential in it?
You just gotta watch your surroundings and really know who really for you, and just stay focused and really handle your business. Stay up out the way. Well, definitely.
Handling business.
Oh.
What are some of the steps and procedures that you taken to handle your business better?
Gotta really lock in. You know what I'm saying? Plan everything you got. Take it step by step. Can't handle too much at one time, so take it step by step.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Put too much on your plate, you'll sink.
Most definitely.
Yeah, put too much on the boat, you'll sink.
Well,
so, with you knowing that, and you still wanting to be the best and accomplish everything that you want in life, how do you do that? With saying, hey, you know, I can't put too much on my boat or I'll sink, but I'm gonna put just enough to where I can handle it and keep us afloat.
What you mean by that?
How do you manage, you know, being a father, being a lover, being a rapper, and also working?
Like I say, time management. Time management.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you feel like time management is some of the biggest things that you could possibly do?
Most definitely.
Mm-hmm. I heard you say earlier that you don't drink or smoke.
Yeah.
What brought about that? Because a lot of artists nowadays, you know, you see them, they always got a blunt in their hand.
Or just trying things and figuring out what's really for you. But I drink a little piece, but nothing crazy.
What's something that we can expect to see in your cup?
Hennessy.
Hennessy?
Most definitely.
Okay. And that's about it?
That's Hennessy, Casamigos.
Casamigos in there?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And you're not mixing or you taking it straight?
Shit, I'm taking it straight. This shit gonna fuck a nigga up, though.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yep. So can we be expecting any shows from you soon or anything that we can, you know?
Soon as I did my first show at Truth 18.
And how did that?
How did that come about? Oh yeah, like I said, shout out my dog, Cartier 500. Networking, you got to be in the right place at the right time. Networking with people, you know what I'm saying? Really reaching out, really getting your face out there. Once you see big events pop up, holler at promoters, all that.
So, with Truth 18 and everything that's surrounded from the rapper coming down and dying, Fulio, what was your thoughts on that? Did you perform at that club before or after that situation?
I think it's after. Most definitely after. And matter of fact, I was about to go around that area that night too, but I ended up staying in Zephyr Hills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we're seeing someone like that come to the city where, you know, Florida is very dangerous, and not only Florida, but Tampa. How do you keep yourself on alert and saying, hey, if this can happen to him, this could be me?
Like I said, watch who around you, watch who really for you, and just don't put yourself in dumb situations.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely.
And what brought about a mindset like that in such a young man like yourself, to not be able to and be able to understand that don't put yourself in dumb situations? Because a lot of these young folks, a lot of these young kids nowadays are in jail before they even get their first piece of. So with a lot of these young folks in jail before they even get to establish life, and you getting to that age of where nowadays considered would be an OG, because a lot of these folks is
OG. What?
Nowadays, at first it was 25. Now it's looking like it's 18.
Most definitely an OG, man. I'm a young nigga. I'm 19. Most definitely a young nigga. But for me, I got responsibility, so I can't be, you know what I'm saying? I can't be fucking off. So I gotta stay, you know what I'm saying? On point.
Always.
No, definitely.
So, with everything that's been going on since you've been down in Florida, you've been down here for now 4 years.
Right.
You and your cousin been 5.
Yeah.
You and your cousin been making music together.
Mm-hmm.
Can we expect to see him on this tape as well?
Most definitely. Me and his album together, and we got another one on the way. We got like three albums together.
And you said Wavy.
Mm-hmm.
What else can we expect from this album?
From that album, Archive Feelings, it was just some emotional stuff. Wavy, like I said, some party type, you know what I'm saying? Catch a vibe. But on the next one, we got some drill songs. Most definitely.
That's good. That's good. So with the drill music, how do you feel like that's influencing the youngins nowadays? Because it seems like everybody is trying to merge into that drill lane instead of saying, hey, let me be wavy. You know, let me do a little bit of this. Let me do a little bit of that, where it seems to you trying to be different. How do you separate yourself from the batch?
I feel like everybody going to the drill because the negativity that get the most views. So I feel like that's why everybody will do the drill. But I feel like I said, be yourself, cause shit, whatever you put out there is gonna come back. So
with a lot of these young artists like One Way 4X and I don't know the other guy's name, but they're so-called beef. You know, being around that and being in the Tampa area.
Right.
What's some of your thoughts on two people that could work together to grow and be unstoppable instead of want to beef with each other?
That's
And let's even take it a little bit further. What's wrong with the black community wanting to kill off each other?
It's just the influence. Misguided. Yup.
And what's some of the ways that I believe I'm a big partaker in, you know, a lot of these kids nowadays is misguided.
Right.
But how can we guide them in the right direction? Because it seems like you aren't doing the same things that these people are your age, you know? A lot of them are out here trying to, you know, pull a quick scam or run up some money fast. Where you said, hey, let me take the high road, you know? Let me grind for my money. Let me feed my family. How did that come about?
Just knowing what's for you is you don't wanna be doing stuff where you gotta look over your shoulder. You wanna have something that's stable and peaceful. So stuff like that. And with the beef, man, feel like, you know what I'm saying, people should put aside their problems for the bigger picture. Most definitely.
Earlier I heard you say, well, I asked you, I said, with you not stepping into the field of a lot of youngins doing, you know, trying to get the fast money, have you ever tried?
Most definitely.
How did something like that work out for you?
Hey, it's just, hey, you know what risk you taking, so you know what come with it. I most definitely, you know what I'm saying, took some losses, had some hiccups, but shit.
And what was some of the biggest hiccups that you took in this game?
Juvenile. One juvenile. Just was, you know what I'm saying?
So you having to go to juvenile and you having to sit and do time, how did that affect you? And not only you, but, you know, having to leave your sister, your moms, and not only your sister and your moms, but your cousins. How did that affect you?
It just had me thinking, like, you know what I'm saying, how you could avoid it, doing things better, you know what I'm saying, moving right. You know what I'm saying? Not letting yourself, you know what I'm saying, fall a victim to the system and, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say it, I'm worried like, letting the police get you. You know what I'm saying?
Let the police trick you off.
Right. Cause they don't care about you. Most definitely.
And what was the charge that sent you to juvenile?
Gun charge.
Gun charge.
Really wasn't a gun charge. Really, it was like, I was on the way to the studio. They got me on some tricky stuff. So I took the wrong turn and I was in the construction zone. So, you know what I'm saying? Took the wrong turn. I took a left turn and I was down like on Tampa International area downtown. So it was undercover. So I slid a little bit. I was speeding on the way to the studio after work. Had the gun in my little fanny pack. So shit, I had it like right on my passenger seat because I kept it everywhere I go. I had it on me at work, so I had it in my fanny pack at work. Put that bitch in the passenger seat. I'm on the way to the studio. Shit, bust a wrong turn off the highway, and then I'm right there by Soho. Shit, and it's some construction. Took a left turn. My tires was bad, so I slid a little bit, and then I was speeding like 5 or 10 miles over the limit. Shit, undercover like they in like a little Toyota or some shit. They get behind me. I thinking it's like one police officer, so I just throw that bitch up on the back seat, thinking like he just gonna come to my window, but shit, it was 4 of them, so shit. After that, I really just got tricked out of my position. So after they seen the bad, they were just trying to find any reason to search the car. So after that shit kind of pissed me off.
And the gun was the only thing you got caught with that day?
Shit, scale, little small shit, gun and the scale for real.
Huh. And you having that charge so early on, do you feel like that really lets you know, hey, it's time to move smarter?
Most definitely. Tighten up, just, you know what I'm saying? Move smoother. Most definitely.
And what was some procedures that you took to move smoother, you know, after something so big like that, you know, you're on the way to the studio to perfect your craft and extend in what you want to do. What was some of the procedures that you had to think about in that time that you had in jail to say, hey, or in juvenile to say, hey, when I get back out, let me not be the same 2 times, you know, let me be a little different. Let me be on my boss. How did that come about?
You know what I'm saying? Just staying focused, just going to work, watching how I'm moving, you know what I'm saying? Staying on test, staying up out the way. And when I got out, I had to finish school, so I got my diploma in like 2 days after that.
Wow.
So that was really going on, shit.
Wow.
Skipping school, you know what I'm saying?
And what's some of your skipping school?
Right.
What school was you at the time when this broke out?
Well, I was at Jay2x.
Alternative school.
Yup.
How was that for you?
Shit. Shit was sweet, work-wise, but like, we talking about friends and companions. Nah, it wasn't none of that. Besides, like, you know what I'm saying?
And
Few.
and what got you sent to alternative school?
Shit, having a pack at school. Shit, after that, they tried to expel me, so that was a goofy move, too. You just dumb mistakes. Dumb mistakes.
And all these mistakes
Right.
branched into the man that you are now.
Right.
Would you change any of them?
Nah, not for real. Everything a learn, everything a lesson for real. Learn, you know what I'm saying? You live and you learn, so I wouldn't change nothing for real.
So we looking to wrap this up. Let's end it off with an outro. Get them something motivational to grasp and to leave with throughout this interview.
Man, like I said, be yourself, man. Don't let nobody judge you. You know what I'm saying? Have faith in God. And you know what I'm saying? Just do your thing.
That's real.
Yup.
That's real.
Hey, be on the lookout for Letter to the Girls. It's coming soon. I just dropped my tape, Archive Feelings, on my archive account. So yeah.
It was a pleasure speaking with you 2 times.
Oh.
You know, everything that you spoke about seemed like you got a great head on your shoulders and you heading down the right path, man. You feel me? Only thing it seems like you need to work on is consistency.
Most definitely.
Once you get that down, it seems like you're unstoppable.
Most definitely.
So y'all heard it here first, man. Y'all can be expecting a lot more from 2 times. Y'all can get in with them at J2x on Instagram.
Yeah, Real J2x, all platforms. Real J2x for my archive account. Real J2x archive.
That's what's up. So y'all go ahead and get at them, man.